Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. If you're new to this channel, my name is Brittany.
And I'm Christopher.
And we are restoring my 1930s childhood home. My grandma's still living here, so it's a labor of love.
Labor of love. It's a gift to Granny. Just making the space fresh, new, something that she can enjoy.
You guys seen us do the guest bedroom, and we did it twice, right? The first time we did it, she said no. She didn't say no. She didn't say no. She just said she wanted it to be a little fresher.
Her exact words were, "You got an old soul." She said, "You got an old soul. It's like mother's house."
Right.
That's exactly what she said.
Then we went back, redid it, added a little bit of modern to it.
We went back and we added some color, added some accent walls and some new bedding, and now we have the beautiful space that we have, which is still vintage with a little bit of modern.
Yeah. So this episode we will be doing the master bedroom. We let her pick out the colors that she wanted. The color palette that she got is Benjamin Moore Beachcomber and Benjamin Moore Green Gables. We're gonna go with the same type of stain that is around the windows in the guest bedroom as well, to keep that flowing.
The style that we are going with is Heritage Chic. We want to be able to still hold on to the history of the house while updating it, making it more fresh, making it more modern, but still holding on to the value and the historic sentiment of the home.
The budget is $500. The timeline, that is the crazy part. We're giving ourselves 48 hours to get this done. The reason why we're giving ourselves 48 hours is because, again, this is her room. She's displaced. She's sleeping in the living room. Even though she loves her living room, she loves her room too.
Yeah.
So we were trying to get her back into the space as quickly as possible. So we did give ourselves a deadline of 48 hours.
48 hours, yeah. I think if we can do it, it's a tight deadline for a remake, for a remodel.
Yeah.
But it can be done.
It can definitely be done. Let's get started. So day one, we really went into the room to assess what we were going to keep and what we were going to give away. So again, we are on a $500 budget, so we had to make sure that we understood that we're going to be doing a lot of DIYs. Yeah. A lot of the stuff we're going to just be restoring. So what we decided to do is we're going to restore the crown molding in the room. It's actually really in really good shape still. So taking down the crown molding carefully was very important. We wanted to ensure that we kept that in good condition.
All right, guys, so we're going to get started. Today we're going to be starting semi-demo, or whatever you want to call it. So I did want to stop in and let you guys know that we are using safety measures. So we do have respirator masks to protect ourselves from any debris or particles that may be flying around once we start taking off the crown molding. So we have our respirator masks. And then also we have some baby crows that we got from Home Depot as well to help pry off the crown molding. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started, and then I will be stopping in to check in with you guys and let you know how it's going. All right, so what I can appreciate in this is that they use they was really good when they constructed this. Let me turn this off. They were really good when they constructed this, because if you can see this piece right here, that crown molding piece, that is one whole piece. When I did the crown molding inside of the bedroom, if y'all remember that episode, I had a hard time. I had a hard time making sure that the corners were matching and all that good stuff. So I broke it up. I did the corners first, and then I filled it in on the straight parts. They used one piece on each wall. So it's for a total of 4 pieces of crown molding. And they got the cuts perfect. And they put that thing up. Pros. Pros, DIY. Pros, DIY. Result, same result. Technique. Now that's where you differ. But we got it done. And we're going to get this done. So let me go ahead and keep going. Again, safety first. Respirator, goggles, hammer, baby crow. I'm gonna start this corner and work my way down. And on the way. There we go. There you have it. Got all of the crown molding removed. All right. All right, so now, bro, the hair is always in the way. Always in the way. But I love the growth. Thankful for the growth. All right, so we have all of the crown molded outside waiting for the restore to start on those. The next step in this process is to go ahead and fix the damages that we have. So I'm gonna show y'all again some of the damages. We got some cracking here. We got some cracking above the doors, and the windows. All right, so we have some more cracking right there. You see this right here and over here. Got some more cracking, so got some of that to fix. If you remember from my drywall video, I did mention that when you are installing drywall around doors and windows, you want to make sure that you use one entire piece around these corner parts, because that's where, due to settling of the home and the foundation and all that good stuff, you can get some cracking going on. So that's what is happening here, because they use multiple pieces right there at the joints. And so I'm just gonna be repairing that. I'm not gonna be replacing all this drywall in here. This is not that type of a project that we're gonna do. We don't want granite to be displaced for too long, so this is just gonna be a repair project. So what I'm about to do now is try to clean up the joints as much as possible, which means actually making them look worse than they look now. So I'm gonna be scraping out some of the cracking, and then I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna fill it in with compound and new tape. And then I'm gonna compound over that. That way, when I'm ready, I can go ahead and prime over it and paint it the color that we have chosen. So, let me get my gear back on. Let me get the tools that I need, and I'll be getting started. All right, let me put my mask back on because I'm about to get it. I'm just gonna be scraping as much of this off around this crack. As you can see, this crack is traveling like this all the way down. So I'm gonna be clearing as much away from this crack as I can. And the tool that I'm using here is called a 15-in-1. 15-in-1 by Husky. And it is a paint scraper, a paint roller cleaner, a can opener, a bottle opener. It has so many different functions. You can pull nails with it. You can scrape stuff, open paint cans. You can do a whole bunch of stuff. So it's the ultimate painter's tool is what I've heard.
We ran into a snag, guys, right? The snag is,
in the process of fixing the drywall, we came across some extensive damage in both the lower part of the wall and then also in the ceiling. So we had to do some drywall reconstruction, which took us a little bit of time, but we were able to get that done. We going to do a 2-foot cut from the bottom from the baseboard up about, let's say, a 2-foot by, let's say, 6-foot area in a corner of the room that I had to cut out and replace and retape. Wasn't bad, because one thing we learned is that this room is completely built with cedar wood. So behind all the drywall, it was like a cabin. It looked like a old cedar cabin. So I was easily able to screw all of the drywall back up really quickly, really easily, because I didn't have to try to hit studs. I could just put the screws anywhere. That was the same deal with the other snag that we ran into with the ceiling. I went into the attic just to see what could have possibly happened, and I noticed that the area where the ceiling was bowing was also the area where the old AC unit sits in the attic. And so what happened was, at some point in time, it had to have been leaking, and it caused water damage to the ceiling, which made the drywall bow, which also caused the deterioration of the joints where the 4 pieces of drywall met. I had every excuse in the world to not repair this or to replace the drywall, because I was really scared about what I was going to find when I took it down. And the Lord is sovereign, you know, that's all I can say, is because when I took it down, it was nothing up there but cedar wood. It was just cedar wood. It was intact. It was strong. It was sturdy. It was good. All I had to do was put the drywall back up there. And I thought I wasn't going to have enough drywall, and I had just enough drywall in the garage from the guest bedroom to completely repair that corner at the bottom and the whole piece at the top and the ceiling, which was amazing. So
So we're still on the 48-hour time frame. Right now, I believe we're 10 hours in.
We're 10 hours in.
10 hours in, and we're going to keep going.
Yeah.
I feel good about it. I feel like the room is going to be beautiful. I am a little afraid for this color. So today we're going to be coloring. You know, we're going to be painting the walls. And my granny was very adamant about this color. This color is so modern. And airy.
It's very vibrant.
Yeah.
It's very bright, very vibrant, very airy, very fresh.
Yeah.
The main thing that I am nervous about is that it's the whole room.
Yeah.
You know, like sometimes you see
not
colors.
The ceiling.
Well, the ceiling is still going to be a neutral color.
I'm excited because it is challenging me. Being transparent, like designing rooms and putting furniture together and color, painting and pictures and all. It's all new to me. Hopefully it works.
It's going to work. I know it's going to work.
Okay.
That's one thing I'm not afraid of. I'm actually ready to do it. It's cool. It's going to be cool.
I agree.
All right.
All right.
Let's get to it. Let's get the day
done. Day 2. With the painting, I have small areas that I still have to do, but it is looking fantastic. This Benjamin Moore paint is just, it gives such a professional finish. I'm just so impressed with the way that it is finishing. It's gorgeous. I mean, that's to say the least. It's really, really gorgeous. I have some spaces that I need to do, but it's good. This is some good paint. It is covered.
Nice. I'm ready for it. And we have some very some cool things that we're going to be doing techniques wise. So we have a new technique that we're going to be doing with the window trim and the door trim, just to bring in that stain, because we're not changing the trimming in the room, the baseboards or anything. We are restoring them. So in that restore process, we are going to be using a new technique, which we will share with you and show you guys how that goes.
Alrighty guys, new project alert. So if you guys have been following me in this actual renovation, you've seen in the guest bedroom, we did the window trim in a stained wood look versus a painted look. Lately I have grown a deep liking for stained wood versus painted wood. So painted wood is just what you would naturally see in a home when it comes to, like, you know, your baseboards or your trims, things like that. But lately I have been really attracted to the design of the stained wood, so you can actually tell and get the wood grain in the wood still. Like, you still get this beautiful texture of the wood, and I'm really liking it a lot. This has been a newer trend for me. I haven't always liked this. I was a painted wood type of girly, but once I stained wood and I seen how beautiful it can actually look and how upscale it can look, and it really can just bring a different vibe to a room, I started to really appreciate the wood in its more natural state than it would be painted. So I'm going to be staining this the window trims in the master bedroom to match the guest bedroom. So yeah, I'm adding these to it, and then I have a way that I'm going to be making the wood that's currently on there look like it's stained wood, right? So I'm excited for that. So yeah, I'm excited. So the trim that you just see me stain was the addition to the trim. Addition to what's already up there. What's already up there is painted. So I think I told y'all that earlier. So we're gonna try this Retique It stuff, guys. So this is the product that I'm gonna be using today. Retique It. It's like a liquid wood. Again, like I said, it's going to help me restore the current wood frame, or the current wood, into the current painted wood to look stained. All right, so I'm gonna just pour it. Set a new formula. I'm like scared to do it, so I'm just gonna do it. One layer, shawty. Okay, let's do it. Okay. It's like the color of wood. I mean, it's like, I don't know. It's very liquidy. It's like very, yeah, it's like super liquidy. Honestly, I probably should have, what is that called? I probably should have put some tape up. Okay, yeah, let me put some tape up. That's probably going to be better for me to do that. Okay. Yep, see? I already need it. Let me put some tape up. Here, put your arm up there. 'Cause you tall. Okay, so the Retique It actually dried on this window. I'm waiting to stain it. This window here, I'm doing a little bit more restoration. I have to fill in the holes and put some caulk and sand it. Then I'll get to the Retique It part. But I think it's all going good. I think it's going pretty good. So I'll be doing that. Okay, y'all. So now I'm putting the wood color on the Retique It. I think it look good.
First coat.
This is just the first coat. It's giving fancy mama. Let me see.
Which color is this?
This is the russet.
So the darker one.
Wait.
Yeah.
Oh, snap. This is supposed to be cappuccino first. Well.
They'll still blend. What I noticed, because I mixed them both and I just put them all on there at once. The color came out.
Yeah, I think it came out pretty good. It's giving rich mom. Rich grandma. Rich B. Alright, y'all. So we've made some progress, a lot of progress actually. So now we have to just put on accessories. I think tomorrow is definitely going to be that. The room is looking like it's looking. You feel me? So we're gonna just tomorrow's decor. We're gonna turn in for the night. We did so much today. I want to give you guys how the windows came out. We're not quite done with the windows. We still need to paint the insides, but they came out pretty good. Pretty good. So we're about to put the crown molding and then we'll turn it in for the rest of the night. Okay, so we're about to put the crown molding up. And then yeah.
Yeah, it's like this. Oh, it's not dry. And it's not far over enough. Hold on. Good morning.
Good morning. So yesterday we actually didn't get that much work done. Let's be completely honest. We went out to lunch with my mama and my sister, and we caught the itis, but we pushed through it as much as we could. So today we're gonna continue what we said we were gonna do yesterday.
Yes, that's exactly what we're gonna do.
Yep.
That's all we can do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Till I get up, time is barely on our side. I don't want to waste what's left.
So we got majority of the decor ready, willing to go. The cool thing, I want to talk to you guys about this quilt. So this quilt here, first of all, let's talk about the bed. So the bed, we needed to make it lower to the ground because she needs to be able to get in and out of the bed as she in a safe way. So bringing it down lower to the ground, we had her come test it. She is in love with the lowness of the bed. So good job to us. Now let's talk about this quilt. So the quilt that we are now trying to match with this room and make it feel good in here, it is a handmade quilt from her sister-in-law. She has talent. That's all I gotta say, is she got talent. And we're just trying to make it work in this room. I think we have a really good idea on what we're gonna do, we're gonna pull out some of the colors that's in here. So there's a green in here and there's a yellow. I think pulling out the green and the yellow would actually tie it together with this room. So go back to Home Goods and we're gonna see how we can tie this in. We got a couple more things to go. Still need to put up the doors, paint and put up the doors, and we still have a couple decor that needs to go up. So I found a couple things that is going to put this room all the way together. I ended up finding this. How cute is this? So I found this at Target. It was on sale. Normally it was $30. I think I got it for like $21. And I'm gonna just stick with this. I am gonna keep the faux plant, the faux plant flow going in here. I think Chris wanted to do like a real plant, but the amount of where we have to put him and the amount of care you have to give a real plant, I would want all my granny's real plants to be in the same place. So I ended up getting this bucket from Home Goods. Ghost. I got this from Home Goods, so I'm gonna put this inside of this. I think it looks pretty. What do y'all think? I think it's really good, so I'm gonna just put it up here. And we're just gonna keep going. So I'm changing the sheets. Last time you seen that I had a white sheet. What? Oh, last time you seen that I had a white sheet. Now I think I'm gonna go a little bit darker with the sheets. So I got some blue sheets from the store, and I'm really excited about these to just see how they're gonna look on the bed. So I'm gonna make up the bed for this. I got this as well. I think this will be a really cute accessory. It's a little bit darker than the wall, but I think it'll still look good. Let me see. It's a little bit darker than the walls, and it's just a little tray where we can put some stuff on top of it. I think it looks cool, and it really would tie back in the black a bit, but you're not gonna be able to see it. It's okay. All right, so let's get started. Oh, that's pretty. Okay.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways. And on we'll
Here is what we imagined, and here is what we got. Hey guys, okay, so thank y'all so much for sticking with us throughout this whole process. So let's go over a couple things. One, the budget. Do you think we say the budget?
I do think we stayed in budget.
Okay, yeah, I do think we stayed in budget. If we went over, it wasn't too much because I was doing it in my head. Now, the next time, I will have receipts for y'all to make sure y'all know that I didn't go over budget. Okay, the timeline. Did we go over it? Yeah.
Definitely went over on the timeline.
Very ambitious with the timeline. We wanted 48 hours. It took us a full week. Did we stick to the trend? I think we did. I definitely think we stuck to the trend, but it is up to y'all to let us know. So comment below and let us know if you thought that we stuck with Heritage Chic and what that really meant. Thank y'all so much for watching the video. If you liked it, share with a friend, tell someone, subscribe to our channel. We've gotten over 719 new subscribers in this week.
I'm gonna say, don't forget to tune in next week. We do have another video. We will be doing some new stuff to the house, so just don't forget to watch that.
Yes. Thank y'all for coming on the journey with Grand Fix My House. I just made that up. Bye, y'all.